I like that they incorporated the Vortigaunts, you basically saving the Vortigaunts from slavery. It's actually really cool. Originally fighting you, then they eventually become your allies. And it still fits with Half-Life 2 as well. And what's been established there. Alright. So, do I have to go up or down? I actually kind of forget from the other day. Yeah, like, I went in that. There's this hole right here. Oh, maybe it was this way that I was supposed to go. So I don't think I came through here. Or, I might be wrong. Maybe I did come through here. No, I don't remember this loading screen, so I think I didn't do this yet. Nah, the music's kicking in. This is the right way. More of those bangers. Man, he is doing a really good job of trying to dodge me. There. Could have used more ammo, but alright. I'm okay with this. Oh. Hang on. Is there anything? Maybe I have to go down. I think I have to go down here, yeah. I noticed you fight way more of these things in this game. I barely ever remember seeing them in the original. I kind of did a Matrix move there for a little bit. fact, I only really ever remember seeing them in, like, one part in the first game. And that was the part they were introduced in. God damn it. That doesn't matter. This is where I was heading anyway. Yeah, kinda glad I used this now. Of course I could've used this. Oh well. Honestly, if this is fully charged, it's just that I'm kinda gambling with this, because if I miss the shot, that's a ton of ammo I waste. But this does one-shot them if it's fully charged. Typically. Oh. Oh, this charges me. God, there's a lot of them here. Oh, I have infinite ammo here. Well, like infinite particle ammo. Which is good, because they took a lot of health away. I got you, dudes. You can calm down. Oh, God. Did I find a secret or something? Because it kind of seems like I could go more than one way. Or maybe this is the way forward and I missed health and ammo. I don't know. That's probably it, because this is a loading screen. This looks like a door from Metroid. I wouldn't be surprised if they were paying a bit of homage to it. Ah, there we go, thank God. Can I get up, please? There we go. I legit thought I was dead there. Nice debate. Wow, this looks cool. Uh-oh. It's alright, just a little bite. Man, they're very generous with these charging stations. I almost feel like if I shoot one of these, they'll blow up. Hi there. Oh, I didn't realize that was water. I don't want to hop in there. Although I guess I gotta figure out how to flood this place. Which is probably right there. Maybe not. Oh. No. That's just the void. I think. I actually don't know. I may actually finish the game today. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. I know there's like there's a part back in Black Mesa after Zen in the original. I assume it's the same here. I plan to go for 6 hours again, so I may finish it at or before that time. I'm unsure of where to go from here. This way, maybe? Maybe I do have to go over here. No. Maybe I wasn't supposed to fall. Like, I think I'm supposed to figure out how to open this, so it floods the place. Well, I fell from, like, up there. But it seemed like I was supposed to go down here. Wait, maybe... Oh god. I don't think you were supposed to fall then. Why don't I just start the part over? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, yeah, that was a death. Alright. Yeah, I'm supposed... Alright, yeah, I'm supposed to go up. Because this looks like a platform. Yeah, I'm supposed to go up, not down. And you know what? They do try to direct you. I should have known not to go down because there was that border right there that had red lights. They usually try and lead you to where you're going with green lights. I did see this guy already, though. I think. No, no, no. It's a different... it's a different 40. Oh, I do go up. I think I do go up. Also, it has red lights here. But this is a green light. Oh, I have to be on here. Save here. Actually, I'll save it this too, because I'm probably gonna fuck up this jump. Oh, alright. I thought that was instant death. I think they were maybe a little overly cautious with this. Because they did give me, like, a shit ton of healing earlier. But, yeah, maybe that is warranted. All they really needed to do was make the checkpoints forgiving. Oh. Interesting platforming puzzle. Oh god, alright. That's actually a really neat platforming puzzle. Not too hard to figure out, you just have to look up. Despite the landing jets kicking in, I did lose a little health there, but that's alright. I think I was 100 before. I think I jump over there. Just trying to see if I can get a better angle, but it doesn't look like I can. I almost got it. Very glad that I quick saved there, though. Yeah, I can jump across. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, though. Nah. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to figure out how to shut off the gate, but it could be wrong. Maybe it's just a hard jump. It's this little part right here is just what's making me confused, because it feels like I can do something with it. Maybe it's this? Yeah, I think it's this. Yep. That would have probably been my next thing, though, is to backtrack a little. Oh. Press spacebar, idiot. There. Yeah, you know, these are not particularly hard to figure out, but these are a lot of fun. I do like it when they do things like this that aren't particularly hard to figure out. They do a really good job of directing you to where you shouldn't be standing. This reminds me of the BFG chamber in Doom 2016. Okay, I'm probably dead. Yeah. I probably should have looked down. Oh shit, I gotta do the whole part over. Hey, Cacophonian. Oh. Thank God that's not insta-death. Yes, I did, but not in over a decade. And this part that I'm in for Zen is very new to me, because I remember this not being in the original like it was. Zen was a lot shorter in the original. We'll have to agree to disagree. I'm dead. Yep. I have done nothing but enjoy this so far. Because I do remember it, even if I haven't played it in a while. I will play through it again, though. It's not that I don't like Half-Life. I do like the original very much. It's just, I do really, really like what this did. The shooting doesn't feel... Now, this is coming from someone that has spent the last few years streaming mainly Doom mods. The shooting doesn't feel bad to me. I don't know. I can understand if people are probably bothered by some of the choices that they made. Personally, I like what they did. Well, I can't go any further, but everything's dead, so now I just have to figure out where to go next. And hope I didn't screw myself over by fighting them, though. Oops. And I will play through Yeah, I don't know when I'll get to the original Half-Life, because I want to play through Blue Shift and Opposing Force again as well, but, I'm gonna do some Doom mods after I'm done my playthrough of this. So that'll be either today or tomorrow, depending on how long this runs for. Oh. I keep getting caught on the conveyor belt. Oh. Oh, I thought I had to actually go in there. I'm dumb. Oh. No, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt Fortune. Damn, I got launched. Well, Half-Life 1, like I said, is over a decade old. I don't want to hurt Fort Friend, but I can't get to the brain. Brain's not being nice right now. I think I gotta get over here. Alright, now I know what to do. Okay, you have to die. So, I guess one of the brains was still alive. Alright, I know what to do. Now I know what to do. He's all the way over there. This part is really hard. I don't really know how much they established in the original Half-Life for it to really matter, to be honest. They didn't really explain the brains, did they? I don't remember them doing that. Unless there was like a lot of explanation for that in Half-Life 2. Oh, that's why they keep coming out like that. Oh, yeah, I might as well die because I took damage way too early. No, I said they didn't really explain why the brains were there. It was just a weird alien-looking thing. That's what I was trying to get at. They actually kind of give them a reason for being here in Black Mesa. Maybe I just have to... Maybe I'm approaching this wrong. Maybe I just have to rush through this. Nope, rushing through this doesn't work either. I do have to, Hold on, let me read some of this, because this is some lore dropping right here. No, in the original Half-Life, the controller's presence affects the Vortigaunts, but not as directly as in Black Mesa. Marley Law says the Vortigaunts also believe in the Nihilinth. But they named them alien controllers to speak a guess. Yeah, like, you can like the remake equally or even better than the original, while still appreciating the source material. It's kind of like what, like I said, it's kind of like how Resident Evil Remake works with the original. I can still go back and play, like, I played the original before I played the remake of Resident Evil, and I can still appreciate the original, while still personally acknowledging that the... While still personally believing that the, Oh, thanks for the host, Ryan. Closer to me. While still, Yeah. I know. Pun not intended. I can still appreciate the original, while still personally believing that the remake is better. The gap between the two in Half-Life versus Resident Evil is much different, though. I really do like the original Half-Life. It was really, really well done, and I think it's still aged pretty well. I do actually think I would have more fun nowadays playing through Black Mesa. I could still go back and revisit and appreciate the original Half-Life, but I actually think if I were to go back to it, I would think that playing through Black Mesa would be more fun, and it's probably a better experience for new people who never played the original. I would still recommend they play the original, though. The gap, though, is a little different, so it's not the best example, but it's still a really good example of how the remake does the original well, while kind of doing its own thing at the same time and enhancing the experience. Resident Evil Remake was, like, a really good, it made the game so much better with the better voice acting, the graphics. Everything felt familiar, and at the same time it felt new. They added certain new segments, or they changed segments to make them better, or to make them more sense, which was also really cool. So that's the quintessential way of making a solid remake. Whether or not it ends up being better than the original is up for debate and besides the point. Most people agree that the Resident Evil remake is better in every way than the original. With this, though, like I said, the gap is much smaller than it was between those two. So it's not the best example, but it's still a really good example. Actually, I played the original with the HD models because that was the version of Half-Life that I bought. It was, but the version of Half-Life that I have came with Blue Shift and Opposing Force, so I didn't play it, like, right at release. The one, see, here's, yeah, I could, because, the version that I have had the HD, models on them, but then I added that version to Steam, so I should have the version on Steam that'll let me use either of them. Like, I even got I think I have... No, I don't have Half-Life Source. Alright, kind of doing half and half worked out in my favor there. When you put Half-Life 1 on a widescreen, you have to open the console and type. I can usually play fine with any FOV. I don't really need to... Unless it's, like, stretching everything out, including... But I'll cross that river when I get to it. Again, I'm not really... I'm not gonna get back to playing the original Half-Life anytime soon. I will be playing Half-Life mods, though. I'll definitely be doing some Half-Life mods. That's partially the reason why I'm getting the Half-Life now. I just want some variety in the amount of mod content that I'm gonna start playing in the future. Because again, most people know me as playing through Doom 2 mods and map packs and shit. And I think most people that like Doom also like Half-Life, so I think both crowds will end up enjoying the content that I bring along. Yeah, that's the source port of choice because I use a lot of different mods. Like, GZ Doom is my go-to. Because a lot of the mods that I do end up playing are limit, like even the maps, they're limit breaking, so GZ Doom's kind of required. I wonder if there's an achievement for killing all the brains there. Hey buddy, can we share? Yeah, we can share. You don't expect me to remember names. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I gave him toilet paper. I got an achievement. I got the achievement for that too. Why, does he do something near the end? Although I killed half the science team just for fun, so I don't know. I might have screwed up an Easter egg or something. No, he doesn't. Oh, okay. Holy shit! Oh. Let's do that again. I like how I have, like, this callback to, like, If my health gets too low in Doom, then I usually just kill myself with a rocket and start from the checkpoint. Ow. Took a few seconds, but I figured out why he had that. I have a friend who's really stickler for graphics because he refuses to play Minecraft. I mean, you enjoy what you enjoy, but at the same time, I feel like people that favor graphics incredibly heavy, I don't know. They're just robbing themselves of a good experience, I think. I'm not gonna say, like, graphics aren't even remotely important. On the contrary, they do help to make for an immersive experience. It really just comes down to the style that they are. They can... Like, I don't want to play Undertale because I absolutely hate the art style. I find it incredibly unappealing, and I would not enjoy it at all. I would be too focused on, like, saying, dear God, these graphics are ugly. So for me, it more so comes down to art style rather than actual gameplay. If I don't like the art style, I'm probably not going to play it, but if I can get over that and it's still a fun game, then I'll probably still play it. I feel like I'm missing something here. I can't jump through that because that's there. I think maybe I have to get on top of that so I can get shot up. I just have to figure out how to get up there. Maybe this? Oh yeah, there it is. I see it. There we go. Never mind. I do have to. No, I don't have to get on anything. All right. Commander. He's a PS4 player, and he has to play with good graphics. You should get a PC then. Ow.
Major fracture detected. Minor fracture detected. Warning. Vital signs critical.
There. That's what I was trying to do. Little shit came up to me to hit me. Yeah, like I said, it's a kind of a throwback to when I played Doom mods. If my health is too low in certain parts and I know I'm not going to survive it, and I know I had a recent checkpoint, I usually just pull out my rocket launcher and kill myself on a wall. With how some map packs are designed, it's kind of reliant on you having enough health to be able to deal with certain segments, so if you don't have it, you're kind of trying to fight a losing battle. So that's why typically I'll just take a rocket launcher and kill myself with it. That's less true here. It's also comical. I'm trying to be an entertainer here, but... it's less needed here, but I still do it sometimes in other video games. I feel like you can probably get... There are a lot of people in like their early 20s and like late teens that may not have experienced like the old like Nintendo, Sega, early PlayStation shit. It's kind of like with how kids are with like classic rock and shit. There will be... It's more like a niche thing where you'll have kids that they'll appreciate it either because their parents are like big gamers, or I kind of think that's where classic games would fall now. They'll have like a smaller, more niche audience that likes to check it out because they're interested in the like the history of video games. Maybe they want to be a developer at some point. Those are the type of people that'll still want to go back for classic games that may not have grown up with them. I think the indie market would probably do a good job in keeping that niche alive, too. Were you playing it on the hardest difficulty? Because I'm playing it on Black Mesa difficulty, which is the middle one. Normal seemed like it was going to be way too easy. I'm kind of glad that I took it up a notch. This is like the perfect difficulty for a first playthrough, I think. It was on normal? I shouldn't laugh. I'm not. I swear I'm not trying to make fun. Keep in mind, I stream on a semi-regular basis playing nothing but retro shooters. I may or may not have more experience with this. And I used to play a shit ton of Gary's mod back in the day, so I'm familiar with the source engine. Uh-oh. Still has one more. Oh, I don't want to kill Vort friends. I might have to kill Vort friends. They're too powerful. Oh, never mind. I don't have to kill Vort friends. Well, this is awkward. Schnikes. I was gonna say this kind of feels like the Falling Ridley segment in Metroid Prime, but it actually felt more like the Egg Dragoon fight in Sonic Generations. Oh. Not this part, though. We're going back up. Foxtrot uniform literally means F you in military. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay, that was one. 3 segments. Yeah, I can't hit it from here. Ah, here we are. That was complete luck right there. I didn't expect it to come down that fast. Ow. Well, I actually tried to line it up for that, and I fucked it up. Oh, God. Oh. I can't go up this way. Oh. Oh, idiot. Oh, God. Why is my frame rate suddenly dipping? Is my computer hot? Doesn't feel hot. Feels a little hot. Why is my frame rate really bad? Alright, it's The last time I remember my computer doing something like that, unexpectedly, it means that my computer's running hot. What do you mean view roll? What, the head bob? Yeah, I don't think that was Black Mesa's fault. Hold on, let me check my bottom vent. Maybe, I can do something quickly with it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You're gonna hear my air can. I'm probably going to be sneezing a lot. I realize it's not the best idea to do it in my room, but it's like below freezing outside. I just want to make sure this is thoroughly dusted off. Alright. Alright, I think once the stream is over, I'll turn off my computer and dust it out more thoroughly. Yeah, it's like... No, it's actually at freezing. It's 33 degrees outside, Fahrenheit. Nah, East Coast. Oh. A little further south than that. I'm in Pennsylvania. Okay, so that's the second one dealt with. Holy shit. Okay, he threw them all over there. I'm gonna die. I was gonna say, if he tosses anything or does his attack at me, I was gonna die there. Come on, we all expected that to happen. Alright, I don't like this autosave. These might as well just be insta-kill lasers, because they are. I only have 2 health. I think there's a sweet spot where you just go right through all three of them, but I could be wrong. Ah, there we go. God for those landing jets. Yeah, I'm an idiot and I forgot to actually go in here. So I made that last part harder for myself. Where am I going? Oh. Oh yeah, this. I think. PhD in pacifism? What the fuck? What's that? Don't kill any Vortigons in the border world. I actually thought I accidentally killed one. But I think I died when I accidentally killed one, so... I must have reset it. That's neat. I wasn't even trying to go for that. I just didn't really want to kill my Vort friends. Oh, this looks fun. God fucking damn it. Okay, I was supposed to stay on that. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem like you really need to let go of the beam. It's just, it's cooler trying to be more tactical with it. Also, it's hard to break the habit of, conserving ammo when you don't really need to conserve it. Hey, Looney. Yep, it's still Zen. Zen is particularly long in Black Mesa. Yeah, it really is. It's another video game composer that I need to keep on my radar. Dare I say it, as much as I like a lot of movie compositions, I'd say like in the last 5 or so years, they've gotten really stale and they all sound very samey. Video game composers are really outdoing them. Because they just do so much unique shit. I think video game composers are much more creative with their scores. I could be biased, because I think video games are by far superior to movies. I wasn't watching my health at all. I feel like whatever you don't kill, gets carried. No, not to this part. Oh god. That hurts. Nah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, they can kill me way too fast. Ah, I'm dead. I might have soft-locked myself. Because I don't think I can get enough health back. Oh no, wait, there we go. Never mind, we're good. Ow. There's only one more left. Oh no, two more, never mind. Since there's only the two of them, I can charge the 100. All of them, right? Right. Yeah, what was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, video game composers are outdoing movie composers. I don't watch that many movies anymore, but a lot of the ones that I do, I don't know, like, I guess it's just because I mostly watch, like, action movies and shit, because that's all I'm really interested in, but, like, I don't know, a lot of newer movies that I watch, they all sound the same. Oh. Hans Zimmer is good. He's partially a video game composer. Yeah, I've seen A Dark Knight. Dark Knight is my favorite Batman movie. It's probably most people's favorite. I will say, though, I'm one of the few people that probably considers Batman Forever a good movie. It's not a great Batman movie. It's a good one, though. I actually think the two Michael Keaton Batman movies are better. He was only in two of them, right? But I did like Batman Forever. I never saw anything past The Dark Knight Returns. I didn't see the new ones. I didn't see... what was it? The, what do they call DC's version of the Avengers? Anyway, I didn't see that one. I heard Ben Affleck's Batman's not that good, but I've heard mixed things. But I didn't see any of those because I'm not too big on comic book movies. I've only seen like maybe half the Marvel ones. I actually talked about this with one of my coworkers. We were getting into talking about movies and shit. The new ones are scored by Hans. New Batman is... Yeah, the brand new one's going to be Robert Pattinson. A lot of people are saying they're a little hopeful it's going to be pretty good. I think Robert Pattinson will probably be a good Bruce Wayne. I'm not going to be sure about his Batman, though. They were thinking of doing a Batman Beyond where Michael Keaton returns as Bruce Wayne, and then someone new comes in for Batman. That would actually be a pretty decent idea. Yeah, I've only seen like half the Marvel ones. I don't really follow them. I never bothered with any of the Thor movies. I heard Ragnarok was good. I like the first two Iron Mans. I guess I like the third Iron Man too. I saw the Avengers movies. They're alright. Infinity War was probably the best one out of all of them. Endgame wasn't bad. It was alright. It's just, they're fun popcorn movies to watch, but I really don't think much of them other than that. I'm not amazed by any of them, to be honest. The only thing I was amazed by was Infinity War's ending. It's just because out of everything they've done, that was the riskiest they ever got. That was like the biggest risk they ever took with the franchise, was basically killing off half the characters. But then they get brought back in Endgame, so no one's ever really gone. I did really like Doctor Strange because he's different from a lot of from everyone else. And I liked the movie because it basically felt like it's what Inception should have been. I liked Inception. I like Christopher Nolan, but I feel like they could have gotten a lot more creative when they're in the dreams, and they didn't really do that. Doctor Strange, even though it's not really about dreams, it feels like they were reality bending a lot harder than they were in Inception, so. And I realize it's two directors, but still. I only compare the two because they're both kind of reality bending in their own ways, and they did a lot more with Doctor Strange than Christopher Nolan did with Inception, so. It felt like it's what Inception should have been, is like my whole point. And Benedict Cumberbatch, I don't think of anyone else that could actually be Doctor Strange besides him. Sorry, I'm like breaking into like movie discussion out of nowhere in Black Mesa. It's hard to talk about this when I'm like doing an intense part in in a game. But so I just want to get like the little discussion out. He used practical effects to a degree, but I don't think he could. Did he use... Oh, maybe he used miniatures for, like, I don't know, some of the parts where the city was changing. If that was practical effects, though, that was... No wonder why it looks so good. But that's probably also why he was kind of limited. Not for the wall bending. Well... Yeah. But for the room going upside down. Yeah, that's a classic Hollywood trick, though. That he did pull off pretty well. Like, have you ever seen the music video Virtual Insanity? That's basically the same thing that they did for the room going upside down like that. I think. Am I thinking of the right music video? I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's an old Hollywood trick, though. They've done that before. Not that I think it's any less impressive, though. It's good. I would rather movies not rely on solely on CG. Unless they absolutely have to. Like, there's something that would be impossible to pull off practically. But CG should really only be used for to enhance practical effects rather than being used on their own, if you can help it. Because I think that makes for, especially if the movie's entirely in CG, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But if it's live action, unless it's like really over the top shit, like fantasy worlds and all of that, You have to use full CG to a degree, but try as hard as you can to use practical effects, like miniatures, like that effect with, like if a room is turning or anything like that. I think that makes for a better experience. That's why the movie The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, that's why that movie aged so well. It was like, that was early 80s that movie was made. Little to no CG, because the CG wasn't as advanced was not nearly as advanced as it is, even in the 90s. And, like, the puppetry was so good in that movie, it's actually kind of hard to tell, and that's why that movie is actually kind of intense, especially for someone who's never seen it before. Like, I forget that guy's name that did the special effects for that movie, but he's the one of the best in the industry, which is funny because he ended up working on Jack and Jill and has been doing a bunch of commercials. Hey, Moo. Even old CG sometimes looks better than new stuff because they were more careful about how it was used. Yeah, they had to be, because it was expensive. CG, I think the reason why a lot of movie makers rely on CG nowadays is because the technology is a lot cheaper, and it ends up being cheaper than using practical effects. At times. It depends on how detailed what detail you're going for. Yeah, again, for the most part, it depends on how, when it's supposed to be used and how it's used, and what movie you're actually making. But yeah, for the most part, CG is only really good to enhance the practical. CG is mostly best kept to enhancing practical effects at the most, and only solely using them when you absolutely have to. I actually just realized I forgot to put trigger fire on. I don't know if I need this running in order for the sound to work, but just in case. But yeah, God, how did we even get into this discussion? I think we were talking about composers, and then we just got into how video games are, or at least I was getting into talking about how video games are better than movies. Personally, I like, obviously, I've shared that opinion before. I think video games are way better than movies nowadays. Despite everything that they're trying to do to suck the fun out of video games with, like, multiplayer, gameplay focused, or gameplay focus is too harsh to say. Like, you need the gameplay. That's what makes a video game a video game. Like the microtransaction bullshit in multiplayer games, the monetizations for multiplayer and single-player games. Despite the fact that they're trying to suck all the fun out of video games are still more fun to me than watching movies. Movies are good. Video games are just way more engaging. I think that's why they're so much more satisfying, I think. How am I getting more viewers from just talking? Thank you all for, I just noticed my viewer count's been going up since I've just been talking about this shit, but, But yeah, video games are just, to me, they're just way better, way more engaging, way more entertaining than movies in general. Movies still have a place. They're much more, I feel like nowadays they're much more suited for winding down than to be engaging. Yeah, Control I loved, although the ending to that game was weak. I won't spoil it for anybody, but I was disappointed with the ending, but it didn't take away from the overall experience of the game. I still really did enjoy the game. It's just, the most that I'll say about the ending to Control is it ended rather abruptly, and it didn't really say too much. Or do too much. But it doesn't take away from the overall experience. Control is still very much worth it. I hate Kinnikos. Oh yeah, there's like certain chargers in certain areas. I think the main reason why they did this is because maybe they couldn't... For one, this is good against the brains, but this is like the best weapon to use against the brains, but at the same time, I guess the developers couldn't really decide how to logically give you more ammo for your other weapons in those segments. And they wanted you to have a way to defend yourself still, so they probably just thought, let's give infinite ammo to the glue-on gun. It was still a very nice, cool part, though. They pulled it off very well. Oh, hello. Are they still alive? I don't know how I pulled that out of the beam. It actually did, now that you think about it. Or now that I think about it. Oh, this looks cool. Double HP armor gimmick? I don't remember that. Yeah, that part was still kind of a challenge because I still died a few times. The brains hit hard if you're not paying attention. Well, they only... I was only dying because there were so many of them. I wasn't killing them fast enough. Maybe, but to a lesser degree than the first game. Again, from what I recall. You have it in the very beginning of episode 1, but yeah, you lose it pretty quickly. It's like, it's so hard to, like, I can understand why people would be turned off with, but, like, it doesn't bother... There's, like, certain things that I think bother some people that don't bother me. Like, if it's... As long as it's pulled off well. I don't mind it too much. I went around in a circle. Like, not paying attention to what I'm doing at all. Oh, here we are. I didn't think this was an elevator. I thought this was another charge station. Oh, cool. Again, I'm getting a medieval vibes from this. Especially with the music. The music kind... maybe not. Music's very ambient, but I think that's where the similarities end. Yeah, very, very pretty. God, I am getting the weirdest, like, callbacks to Doom 2016 with this. I saw, like, a platform. I wonder if I have to step on it. No, I can't do anything with that. Oh, there we go. Ow. Yeah, it kind of would have cheapened the boss fight if they would have given you, infinite. They do give you a shit ton of ammo, though. And no infinite health. Uh-oh. I don't know if I have to destroy his shield first, or if I can just hurt him. Oh, shit. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm dead. Not dead. Now I'm dead. There's health pools here? I thought these were just crystals. Oh yeah, there are health pools here. Ow. Oh. I think that's what I was doing wrong. Ow! Okay, so I guess I gotta damage him enough for him to bring those crystals up. Oh god. Maybe I should take homing off. How did that not hit me? Oh god, I am flying. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. But maybe I'm doing it right. I'm just insecure. Ah, there's the brain. Oh shit. I'm stuck. Ow. Oh. I think I did good. I put myself down to 12 health, but I think I did good. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I won or if he was doing like the suicide move. Holy shit.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh.
This is where it ends?
Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them worked, government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed. That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers, and they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes.
Wipes lap hole audibly.
Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning.
I want to see both endings.
Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived. Time to choose.
Oompa, loompa, doopa dee doo. I've got another. Yeah, I just quick saved.
It's time to choose.
I've got another puzzle for you. If you live in happiness too.
It looks like we won't be working together.
Oompa,
No
doopa dee doo.
regrets, Mr. Freeman.
Rather an anticlimax. I should get achievements for both, right? Subject decline offer of employment. Alright. They actually auto-saved for you.
Time.
I didn't even need to quick save. They
Wisely
thought
done,
ahead that you wanted to see
Mr.
both endings.
Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Not really that much difference, but yeah, that's how the original was. I'd say overall, I would say that this is probably the best remake I've played, second only to the original Resident Evil remake. I would say that this is almost tied with Resident Evil 2 remake. And that's recalling the remakes that I've played that I remember. I wasn't particularly a fan of Tomb Raider Anniversary, so yeah. And I will get to. I'm gonna do. I could probably get to Half-Life 2 tomorrow. I have to remember to download Mod and install it, and I gotta install Half-Life 2. I don't know. There's at least a couple of Doom mods that I want to get to, and I don't know how long they'll take. But they're by the Doomer Boards community projects. Or community. The Doomer Boards community. There's a few small map packs that I want to play. Oh, he was responsible for both the sound and music. Yeah, since they have, like, what? They have, like, at least 20 different projects that they've released. So I'm gonna run through all of them. in spurts, not all at once. Yeah, Half-Life is similar, because I did that Christmas mod. So yeah, thankfully Source also makes it quite... They actually make it easier to install mods than Doom does. And Doom's is pretty easy. Just requires... No, it doesn't really... Nah, I'd say it's about the same amount of work. Because literally, you don't need to have the ZDL launcher. All you literally need to do is just drag whatever your mods you're using over the source port that you want to use, and just make sure that the source port's in the right folder so it can run like Doom or Doom 2 or whatever game that you wanted to use the mod on. I'd say Half-Life is still probably easier because it's just drag and drop into the folder and you're good to go. But only slightly easier. Doom is still pretty easy to mod though. Well, it's easy to play mods. Just use the command. Hey, I like my convenience, alright? ZDL just makes things so much easier. A little bit more, yeah, but I didn't really have much trouble installing the Christmas mod. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't launch it through Steam. I have to launch the, if I want to use mods for Half-Life. I'm not sure if that's true for Half-Life 2. Because I haven't modded Half-Life 2 in God knows how long. If you use the terminal in Linux to launch GZ Doom, the terminal turns into a console. Ah. I'm not familiar with Linux, so I wouldn't know that.